ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानेकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. People with the right attitude and right mind, when they come together, there is nothing that you cannot achieve. And I see this community here, this group, this association here is moving in that direction. CSR is a law, no doubt, but it has to be delivered through the heart. I'm very glad to see that young man saying that, look, this is something that touches the heart of people, and it has to be done with passion, not just as a rule of law, you know. And I'm glad that you have all meeting time to discuss in leadership on in CSR. I think it's quite a new concept for many in the world. They know CSR, they know leadership. Leadership, usually you think it's only to grow a business and make money. But taking leadership even in community service is something that is laudable. It's appreciated, should be appreciated by one and all. You know, some of the biggest social workers in the world, coming from whether Red Cross or Red Crescent or some of these organizations, what I see is they face tremendous burnout. They go with all enthusiasm to do a job, but then they don't have energy to continue. So I was interacting with the president of Red Cross a couple of years back in Geneva. You know what they said? The burnout is so big, and how do you manage in your organization with so many projects and being so successful? And with such small administrative expenses, whereas 50 to 60% administrative expenses is what they are incurring. But here we say it's less than 10%, sometimes 4%, 5%, sometimes 10%, at the maximum 15%. I say where there is a will, there is a way. When people work with their hearts, they can move the mountains. And that's what is happening. The role of spirituality is to bring that energy and help people not to get into the burnout situation. So for this, you need to go within and tap the source of energy that you are. Everyone is endowed with so much enthusiasm, so much energy. To tap that, we need to go within. Few minutes of meditation, some breathing exercise, help us to increase our energy level. And then we can go on and on with the same enthusiasm with which we start any project. Usually people start projects with great enthusiasm, but over a period of time that all dies down, and finally you don't even know where it has led to. But if you are keeping an eye on your own energy level and transforming your lifestyle as well as you are caring for others, then you are in constant source of energy and the flow of energy. And this way we can uplift the whole society. Today, when every 40 seconds one human being is losing his or her life, suicide is happening. And 1/3 of world's population is getting depressed. I think we all have to do so much more than what we are doing. Just giving shelter, food, and clothing to people doesn't seem to be enough. You need to give them the lifestyle changes. You need to give them the way that they can handle their own mind. You must have heard in the IISc, Indian Institute of Science, which is the most reputed organization of this country. One day they decided to remove all the ceiling fan from the hostels. You know why? Youth were hanging themselves in the fan. When six most brilliant students died of suicide in the hostels, the management thought we will remove all the ceiling fan. I said it's not going to help. There are trees and ropes available outside. This is not the way to stop suicide. You have to teach them how they can handle their own mind. When we give the training to the mind to keep their energy high, you can solve social conflicts and you can make people take responsibility. CSR funds can be utilized to create toilets, but to maintain the toilet and keep it clean and right, the mindset need to be changed in the locality. If that is not done, all our effort goes waste. This is what has happened. One big company, once they created toilets, 50,000 toilets in a particular district in north of Karnataka. But then they came and said, see, we spent 7 crores of rupees. But now today, it's not, people are not maintaining it, not using it. It's being like a garbage dump area. What do we do? Then we took this challenge and we started with 2 villages to begin with and just gave them training. Brought them together in the name of singing and music and satsang. People love to come. The whole village assembles if there is a Gram Devta Puja there. Or if there is a music festival, everybody assembles. So when they all came, then we, little by little, made them understand that they need to take responsibility. They need to repair the broken pipes. They need to, reuse the toilets in their village. In a matter of 4 months' time, the whole place got transformed. So then this similar situation got repeated. We could scale it up. We could bring it to other places. And we need strong volunteers. So I proposed Project Bharat, wherein I said, we need 5 youths in each village who are enthusiastic, who are the movers and shakers, who are the drivers of that village. Unless until people from the ground level participate, none of our project becomes sustainable. So we started this Project Bharat. 5 youths are identified in each village. We trained them. Now what would be here required is to give them some stipends. Usually, zamindars, their children are there and they have land and the lands grow and they don't have much to do because, you don't go to your field every day other than the फसल काटने को होता है उस वक्त जाते हैं, बाकी टाइम तो खाली रहते हैं. किसी का आम का बगीचा है, रोज रोज जाके आम थोड़ी ना तोड़ते हैं. साल में 2 बार 1 बार आता है तो फल, बाकी टाइम उनके पास खाली रहता है और घूमते रहते हैं इधर उधर, कुछ किया भी ना. ऐसे युवाओं को, get those youths, train them to take care of people, make them understand how they can unite and unite different communities and solve conflicts in communities, how they can motivate others to be part of uh, social development programs. So this work is very, very, very important as far as I'm concerned, because I've seen that just money alone cannot make any project successful. You need will along with money. You need the right mindset. And that's what Art of Living has been doing for last 42 years, creating the right mindset for people to care and share in society and in life. And I'm glad that so many companies have come together, and future is very bright. All the best. All the best to all of you, and continue the good work you are doing. And of course, Art of Living is with you, shoulder to shoulder, to do and accomplish what is needed by our people's society. Om Shanti Shanti.